everyone. Welcome to the Geeky Gimp presents special podcast for New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day. So I have a special guest. Can you say hello?
Hello, I'm Christie. I'm Erin's friend. I'm also her nurse. I work with her 2 days a week. And we're going to run through our 100 games that we played this year.
Yeah, because we had a challenge on Board Game Geek, and it was to play 10 games 10 times each. So, alright. So now we're going to just talk about each game from 10 to 1.
10 being the game that was our least favorite, and 1 being our most favorite. However, we pretty much enjoyed most of all of these games.
Most,
yes.
So, alright. Number 10 is
Crossmaster Arena. This is the game that I personally liked the least for a couple of reasons, but took too much time. This is a game that is made by
Murat Celebi. I'm sorry if I mess up. And Nicholas DeGuy. Not sure how to say that.
Yeah,
but,
so what are some things you liked about this game, Erin?
Well, I mean, it was designed nice. Nice design. Nice. I like the little people, the miniature people.
The characters were quite cute, yeah.
Yeah. So, wait, we should talk about what the game is, what it does.
Yes.
So, it's basically like a battle game. Kind of like, I don't know. I never played a game like it before. So I don't know what to compare it to.
So, yeah, basically this is a game where you each have a team of characters and you battle to win the field.
Right. You have, like, action points and
movement points
and health points.
And special abilities like Queen of Tofu, she can summon a tofu. King of Gobbles, he can summon a gobble, which of those kind of play like another character in the game. So once you use some of your action points to summon them, when your turn is over with that particular character, now you get to play the gobble. And
right.
So it gives you another main member of your team, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. So we liked the design, and honestly, I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, the game was too time-consuming. I mean, the design, it was absolutely a beautiful game. The characters were super adorable, but it took too long to play. Our play times were at least an hour.
And it took a long time to set up.
It's difficult to set up, and it just wasn't my favorite.
Oh, I should also add, by the way, we're drinking, I have champagne.
And I have a lychee martini.
Yeah.
So we're bringing in the new year a little early, listing our 100 games of last year.
Yes. And I should also say this is Christie's first podcast.
Yes, my very first podcast.
All right, awesome.
All right, moving on.
Actually, wait, we should say what we didn't like about it.
Oh, well, there's a lot we didn't like about this game. It took too long.
Oh, you said that already.
Yeah, the game is a little bit, it's a little bit difficult to understand with all the tokens. We rarely use those in play.
Yeah, like the first time I played it, I liked it. Second time, it was And then just playing it 10 times, I don't want to do that ever again. Not my cup of tea. But I can see other people enjoying it. Like kids, I think would like it a lot. Younger people. So, okay. Number 9 is Lost Cities by Rainer Knizia, and it's published by Albi Games, and it's for 2 players. And I mostly played it with my ex-boyfriend, who's a jerk. If you're listening to this, you're a jerk. And I didn't like it. It's very abstract. Yeah, I didn't like it. But I mean, it was okay. It's basically a set collection game, card drafting, and it was just, I didn't like it. So, number 8 is
Starflux by Andrew Looney, produced by Looney Labs. This is a game that I enjoyed playing with Aaron quite a bit, actually. I would like to say that my wins were 8. Aaron's wins were 2 out of the 10 games we played with this. This is a 2 to 6 player game. This game can last anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour.
But we never really played that long.
No.
No. And also, it's all luck-based.
It is. It's entirely luck-based.
That's why she won.
The rules change all the time. However, the one thing that I didn't really care about this game, one, it's not really a strategy game. It's a lot of luck. And 2, especially if you have difficulty holding the cards, you can accumulate a lot of cards at a time, and it gets to be a bit cumbersome to go through all of them to see what your next play should be.
And from like an accessibility standpoint, it can be too much, too many cards to hold and go through, right?
Yeah, so I think I had an unfair disadvantage over Aaron because
Yes.
I had, easy access to my own hand of cards, where Aaron was limited to looking only at one card at a time.
Okay.
So,
I think it's time for a champagne break.
champagne break.
Champagne break. We have a martini. Okay. Sorry. I almost choked to death. Alright, Pinata.
Pinata. I really like this game. It's by Stephen Glenn, produced by
Rio Grande Games.
And we saved this game a lot for the end. I don't know why. It's simple. It doesn't have a lot of strategy, but it's cute and it's easy to play.
It's basically you have to play cards to beat. How do you explain that?
So there's 4 different main cards that are on the table, and then labeled 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's an arrow up on one side, an arrow down on the other. So when the arrow up means that the person who plays the highest card wins that. So for the 1 tile, you can only put 1 card there, and you put candies on each tile, and that determines the color of the card that you can play to try to win the candies. And so you accumulate the candies, you win rewards, and whoever collects 3 out of 5 reward cards wins the game.
Yes.
Simple, easy. I mean, pretty much anybody can play it. Kids.
Yeah, Isabella was really.
Yeah.
That's my niece. She's 4.
Yeah, she'll be 4 tomorrow, so
yeah.
She can almost get the game. So it's really, it's family friendly. It's for anybody.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-player game, though.
And I should say, Christie beat me 8 games to 2 games. So, I wasn't very good at it. Alright, number 6 is Hanavi, which I really like that game.
Yeah, this game is by Antoine
Dowser.
And,
Asmodee publishes it.
Yeah, this game, Aaron and I got a little heated during this game. This is a card game in which you cannot see your own hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to depend on the other player for very simple clues on what cards you have in your hand and when to play them. And needless to say, you can only give like 1 or 2 words, and it becomes very difficult. What can you say? You can say a number or a color. But you have to list all of, like, if you have 2 number 3s, you have to say which cards, like this one, and that one are number 3. So then you'll have to use another clue next time to tell them that, whatever one is a red 3 or whatever. But you can only give a color or a number. So that game can be quite frustrating.
Especially when you're like, this is a 1, or this is a 5, and then it's just, you just play it wrong, or you do something messed up, I don't know.
And you have 8 cards in your hand, so it's difficult to
8
remember.
Cards, 5 cards.
5 cards.
Yeah.
5 cards. Oh, seems like 8. 5 cards in your hand. So it's difficult to remember what every card is. And there's timepieces that you put in to give a clue, but there's only a limited number of timepieces, so when you run out of them, you can no longer give any more clues.
Right. Yeah.
So you have to balance out clues
versus
just attempting to play something. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we got mad at each other a lot.
Yeah. There was a lot of banging on the table during that game.
Why did you do that? Yeah.
So we had one perfect score. I don't know how that happened. That had to be early in the process.
Yeah.
And we had a low score of 13. How does the points work? You get
I think it's 25 is the highest.
You get a point for every
it's
card?
5. No, you get the card that's on top at the end.
Oh, correct.
The highest.
So you make
When you get
piles of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your goal.
right.
I mean, it's an interesting game, but it's a little heated at times.
Yeah, but it was really fun. I liked it. So now we're going into champagne. Okay. Oh. All right. So now is our number 5 game, and the champagne's already getting to me.
Good.
Good. Okay. Number 5 is Forbidden Desert, which is by Nat Leacock.
And produced by Game Right.
Mm-hmm.
This game kind of fell in the middle for us. We enjoyed the play. This is a cooperative game, so we played together. We had 4 wins and 6 losses.
Not bad, not too bad.
Not bad, no. And
it's a very hard game.
It is, and it's a 2 to 5 player game.
Mm-hmm.
And so this game works by you try to unbury all of the pieces of, what is it, a ship?
A ship, like an
aircraft ship thing.
Yeah.
And you try not to get buried in the desert underneath the sand, and you have to make it back to your home place with all of your pieces collected in order to win the game. You cannot run out of sand, of course.
No.
And I mean, it's a fun game. It's a challenging game, but it's a fun game. It needs some strategy, which I like.
Yeah, it's very stressful. A lot of stress. A lot of decisions to make that are
But it's
important.
fun. I think it's a fun
It is
game.
fun. My mom hates it.
Well, because she doesn't know how to play it.
And she also gets very stressed out. She also hates our number 1 game.
Oh, I love her number 1 game.
Yeah, me
so
too.
I can't even take. She just doesn't get it.
No, she doesn't get it. Alright, number 4 is 7 Wonders by Antoine Dowser, my favorite designer, and Repost Productions.
So this is a game that I really didn't think that I would enjoy. Honestly, I didn't think I would enjoy any of these games. I've had just a little break.
I should say Christie's not a gamer.
Yeah, so I've never been into board games. I play Yahtzee. That's about, as deep as it gets in my house. So when Aaron made this New Year's resolution last year, I thought, oh dear Lord, what am I going to do? But actually, I've come to enjoy most of all of these games and really look forward to our plays. 7 Wonders is a game by looking at the box, I thought, oh, this is totally not what I would be interested in. But somehow, I really enjoyed playing this game.
Lots of fun.
So, this game was pretty even, actually, as far as wins for Aaron and I.
Nah.
Aaron won 4, and I won 5.
What's S?
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, my friend. My BFF, Sarah, played too, but
Yeah,
she's
this
not
is
here.
a 2 to 7 player game, and this requires some strategy. You have to balance like military points versus science points.
Right.
Aaron would always beat me on the science points.
Yes.
I think it's a nicely designed game. It's pretty. The components are really nice.
It's easy to teach.
And it's a lot of fun. It's a good game.
Yeah, I like it. So that's number 4, 7 Wonders. Number 3 is, well, we actually argued about our top 3, didn't we?
We did. There also close.
Yes, they are. So number 3 is
La Phantom.
the opera.
Oh, La Phantom of the Opera.
So it's Phantom of the Opera in French.
And it's made by Bruno Cathala and Ludovic Malblanc. And it's published by Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Oh.
Okay.
This is a 2-player game. I loved this game.
I liked it.
I was the investigator. I was the Phantom. But I really enjoyed being the investigator in this game, and I beat Aaron 7 out of 10 games.
Yeah, you did. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. Like, I get how to play it, but I couldn't ever figure out how to win.
Yeah,
So.
I figured it out. I chose the detective role most of the time, but
So basically, you either play as the Phantom, or you play as what's the other
the
one?
detective.
The detective. So it's fun.
It's a cute game.
It's
There's
beautiful.
a lot of secret passages for the Phantom and people to go through.
It's basically
It's a fun little game.
it's a deduction game.
It is. It is deduction.
Yes, it is.
It's, and it's a
Champagne.
two-player.
Champagne.
Champagne toast. Delicious, right?
Yes, it is. All right.
Number 2.
I think number 2 is my number 1. But you think your number, whatever.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Ghost Stories.
Again, by Antoine Bauza, Repost Productions.
And it's 1 to 4 players.
And this is another cooperative game.
Yep.
And this game is so nicely designed. Wu Fang
It's a jerk.
kicked our ass a lot of
Yes.
times, 8 out of 10 times. But this game is constantly changing. You never know which ghosts are going to come out, which type of things are going to happen. I just really enjoyed it.
There's a lot of luck involved
There's luck, but
in
I
the
think
dice, but it's more strategy.
I think it's strategy. You can bring back your lost partners or
Yes.
whatever if your teammates die.
And it's really pretty.
It's beautiful. There's special powers each tile. You can do something different. I would say this is a good game. Absolutely a must try.
Yes, it's
Ghost
very,
Stories.
but we should say it's very, very hard to beat.
Very hard. We won our first and last games only. Out of 10 plays, we won 2. But you know what? I personally enjoyed it right down to the last minute. I really enjoyed this game.
It's very stressful, too. Like, you feel
Edge of seat.
Edge of seat.
Yeah, you're at the edge of your seat. You never know which ghost is going to come up next. You don't know who to clear. There's three spaces on each side of the board. Four sides to the board. And if you've got 3 ghosts on your side, you lose points, and so you got to keep on top of it. And these ghosts, they can accumulate very fast.
Right. All right. So number 1.
Number 1, drum roll, please.
Okay. Is Pandemic.
Matt Leacock,
What?
Z-Man Games.
What?
Love this game.
Yes.
We got the expansion set. It's so much fun.
Right.
We're tied with wins and losses. 5 wins, 5 losses. This is a 2 to 4 player game. I think the expansion set and the Petri dishes make it so much more interesting and so much more fun.
My dad loves it too.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's one of those games you get really upset when you don't win. You get so close.
Yes.
You try to cure the diseases. The expansion set adds another what's the purple? Another
Virus.
Another virus.
Purple.
And there's different plays for the expansion.
Different challenges.
What do you think about the new pandemic dice game? Do you want to try to play that?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't either, but I think I'll be buying that. I think that'll be my
really?
next. Yeah, I really do.
I'm gonna make you buy a game. I influenced you
Yeah, twice now.
twice.
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
Corkle.
Corkle.
So I'd never been a big into games, and I never watched any of these, YouTube videos like Geek and Sundry or Tabletop or
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton, and Rado runs through, and I don't remember which one it was, but somebody showcased Quirkle, and Aaron had no idea, but I had went and bought this game myself. Tabletop, yeah. So I went and bought this game myself, and I played it, and I loved it, and I was like raving to her, and she's like, "Wait, you bought a game off a YouTube video you watched at my house?" And I was like, "Yes, I know, but you need to get it." So she has it as well. But.
Yes. So that's our favorite game of 2015.
So
2014.
Do you want? 2014. You want to tell them what your resolution is for 2015?
To play 2 games twice a month. But they have to be new games I haven't played yet. So it's a lot easier.
And what else is your resolution?
Oh yes, don't buy any more games in 2015.
So Miss Erin has to play. She has to find 24 games in her 90 game collection, which I think is quite amazing so far, that she has not played yet.
I have like 30. I haven't played yet. Yeah.
Okay, so you have to play 24 of your 30 games.
Yes, I know. I'm happy about it.
I'm happy about it too.
So what are your New Year's resolutions?
Mine?
Yeah.
I just want to get healthy, Say the same thing every year, but this year I really mean it.
Okay.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Find a boyfriend.
Find love.
Oh.
Fine details nobody cares about, right?
Right, who cares?
So...
Drink more champagne.
Yes, we should drink more champagne.
Yes.
More than once a year.
Yeah. Alright, well, that was our podcast.
Thanks for joining us.
Have a lovely New Year, and I'll see you in 2015.
Be well, be happy.
Bye! Thank you for listening to another podcast by the Gimp. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, reach me on Twitter at Gimp or my email erin@gigigimp.com. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye-bye.